Jazz hands.
Yeah.
Totally. And welcome to the Super Funnels Mapping Our Pedal Show.
Hey, welcome.
I'm Gabor.
I'm Alex.
And what do we have today, Alex?
The Tumnus from Wampler.
Wampler Pedals,
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah.
Good up, Brian. Thank you, Brian, and thank you to the guys at Wampler for sending us this pedal. And this is part of our Klons and Klones series of videos, so make sure to check out all the other ones, depending on when you're watching it, depending how many are. Anyway, just check the other videos. So the Wampler Tumnus. So basically, Klon and Klone inspired. So it's basically Brian Wampler's take on the mythical beast that is the Klon Centaur.
Yeah. So far, none of them sound the same.
No.
None of them sound like a Klon.
Well, we don't really know that.
Well,
We haven't done the Centaur yet.
we've got the KTR.
The KTR, but then lots of people say the KTR doesn't sound anything like the Centaur.
But they're all kind of got their own thing going on. That's
Their own flavours, yeah, and this one does too.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's kind of which one you dig and kind of whatever speaks to you as a player and what guitar and amp you're using. This has a bit more mid-range than some others, so if you got something maybe like a Fender type amp that's a bit scooped.
That will rock and roll it. So speaking of amps, we're going into a
Seritone OTS MIDI 20, which is like a thing, makes noise.
Dumble-esque sort of thing, into a 1x12 cabinet in the GIMP room with a Celestian greenback.
Yeah, it must be noisy in there for the gimps.
The GIMPs, oh, they don't care.
That's cool. They don't care. Noise is the least of their problems.
Yeah, well, anyway, let's move along. That's frowned upon in some countries. Tell us a little bit about your guitar, Alex.
Oh, this is a Tompkins custom, basically a telly type thing made by Alan Tompkins, all Australian timbers, and it's pretty rad. And you've got a jazz.
I've got, if you watch our
build.
videos, it's always the same. It's my trusty old red Jazzmaster. That's not a Jazzmaster, but it's a parts guitar with 2 Duncan Antiquity 1 pickups in it.
Excellent.
And then there'll be a humbucker guitar coming out soon as well. All right, clean tone.
All right, clean tone. Something
That
like
sounds pretty clean.
Something like that.
Okay, so let's check out. So, like with all Klons and Klon style pedals, you've got 3 knobs: gain, treble, and volume. Yeah. So let us put volume. Oh, okay. Actually, let's start, because you can use them in 2 ways usually, sort of Klon style pedals, and I believe that would be in the same ballpark. You can either use them as a clean boost.
Yep.
So where you drive your amp, so like with this amp, most likely we'll start driving it and overdriving it, or you can use it as a gain section, a drive, basically like an overdrive. So let's start off with gain on 0, and just go volume. Let's turn the pedal on and then do that. So it's driving the amp, so all the overdrive you hear is from the amp.
Yeah, it's starting to compress a bit.
Yeah.
It does start to colour the tone. It's not like a clean boost, because it's an overdrive. It has some colour to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try now with clean, but sort of roughly in the middle somewhere. Let's have a look at the treble.
Cool.
So go from no treble.
getting a bit hot. Go.
Now, let's try the gain part. Okay. Sounds good on the neck pickup.
Yeah, the neck
has
pickup.
a really throaty kind of sound to it.
Yeah.
So it's it's a fairly mild overdrive, but it's really, I think, mainly used for boosting things. So putting it in front of another pedal to
Stacking.
Yeah. Okay, let's try clean on my guitar.
Sure.
Sounds nice.
I think where all these kind of style of circuits really come into their own is that edge of breakup. Like if you play lightly, it's clean.
Pick dynamics.
Yeah, it comes across as clean.
So you pick lightly. It gives the clean amp character.
Yeah.
Like it gives it a little bit of character. And then you dig in harder. Same unit. You dig in harder, you get that drive,
Totally.
which is quite nice. And the thing I always like actually about these pedals too, it's that note definition with chords.
Yeah, sure.
There's always note definition there.
Probably a little bit to do with, you want to try humbuckers?
Oh yeah, let's do humbuckers. Good idea.
It's probably a little bit to do with how the EQ sits, 'cause you lose a bit of bottom end with this, but also that means it's not muddying up the chords,
Yeah.
especially if you play chords low down, like...
Actually sounds, I'd really like it on the neck pickup on your guitar.
Yeah.
Sounds really good. Okay, so going back to this. So this is my Carvin CT6. Nowadays it's changed to Kiesel. Same thing though, but not Carvin anymore, it's Kiesel, but this is from the Carvin days. With the stock, it's all stock, and I believe the C22 humbuckers, which were at the time, probably good 10 years ago, something like that, were just the stock humbuckers in the CT6. And it sounds a little like this. Ignore that. So much higher output pickup, so it's already driving the amp a little bit, but...
So that means we can get some rock and roll happening.
Oh yeah. With and do you want me to?
Yeah. No, I'll whack
You
it
got
with my
it, you got
guitar.
we had it in the intro too. It's the Pictronics Ecolution Ultra Pro.
Yeah.
Yes, delay. Definitely rock and roll land.
Yeah, which is kind of what I mentioned at the beginning, how it'll sit differently with different guitars.
It sits very differently with this guitar. Lots of mid.
Punch in the face.
Tons of mid range, which cuts.
Totally.
So,
Sit in the
and
mix.
I mean, a lot of people use these style pedals for lead boosts.
Yeah.
And I mean, this will cut through like nothing else. That definitely cut. It's very rock and roll world.
Just need a Floyd Rose. Nice.
Should we now try? Because one of the other things that these pedals are quite often used for is, instead of running into a clean amp like we did now, is running into an already driven amp and then using it to punch it even more into submission.
Yes.
So let's try that. We'll be back right after this. And we're back. So we're now in the drive channel of the Seritone OTS Mini 20, and it sounds like this. That neck pickup sounds great.
Right. These are Rio Grande pickups for those playing at home, which they're from Texas, so they're immediately cool.
Well, there you go.
Fact. Let's hit it with this thing. Let's turn the drive down a bit and turn the volume up. Let's go 12 o'clock.
Okay, see what it does. I'll do it. Oh yeah.
Stuff happened.
Well, that's definitely a boost. Okay, let's try the same thing with humbuckers now. So this is just amp straight.
Let's just boost it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a very rock world, but it's cool. It definitely
It's fantastic.
it definitely
Yeah, punches through. Huh?
it's a big punch. Yeah. Should we just try just for shits and giggles? Jazzmaster again with the drive channel.
Sure. Let's just use it as a little bit of like
Why is everything falling apart?
guitars,
amps, lives. Okay, so that's just a straight. Oh, you can use it as an instead of as an embigulator, as an in smaller later.
Yeah, if you want to mute your guitar, buy this.
No, but I mean, if you turn the volume down a bit, it actually got rid of gain. So you can not just embiggen the sound, you can smallen the sound.
Tinify?
No. I like it.
Excellent. Well, that's good.
Well, that's the Wampler Tumnus. Big thank you once again to Brian Wampler and all the guys at Wampler for sending us one out to do this shootout, or well, this demo, and then later on the shootout with the actual Klon later on, the Centaur.
Yeah.
The massive, gigantic shootout, which we're still sort of working out how we're going to do it all, the logistics, because there's going to be lots of pedals. But anyway, if you want to see that big shootout,
Yes.
why not subscribe to our channel?
You should do that.
Hit the little subscribe button thingy below, and there's a little bell thingy too, and if you hit that, it gives you a notification when a new video comes out, and that could be the video where we do the shootout.
Could be.
Could very well be.
And while you're doing that, please check out our Facebook page, which will be below, and also our podcast, which is on Podbean and iTunes.
Where we will most likely be talking about this very pedal.
Oh, yeah.
In depth, the hard truth.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
When we work out what that is, we'll be talking about it.
So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Cheers. And check out Wampler Pedals and all the other Wampler Pedal stuff. They make lots of good things. So thank you very much. See you next time.
See ya.